Hi guys, Lionheart here with a vlog for you guys. Now, unlike my usual vlogs, which is normally an update about my channel, or some videos delayed, or I'm going off somewhere for a couple of days, I actually thought I'd kind of get back to, in essence, what I wanted to do with my vlogs on my gaming channel, which was to let you guys know about updates to Total War, or games, or kind of gaming news is what I wanted to do with vlogs on this channel. And it always turned into, update for this on my channel, need to do these videos, and that was never really what I wanted. So I'm testing this out. Let me know what you think in the comments below of this vlog. I want to cover a few topics from community forums about the Total War games, and about a few other little things as well, but all sort of gaming related, or hopefully things that will interest you guys anyway. What I sort of gauge from my audience, they into similar things that I am, so hopefully. That's my phone. Hello. Phone. Later. But anyway, yes, I thought I'd get cracking. But the main thing I want to do to discuss with you guys is I spend a lot of my time on community forums, mainly the Total War Centre, and also the official Creative Assembly Total War forums. One of the issues that has recently been brought up, and has kind of come to a front, has been the announcement, or the finding of people, I've known myself for a little while, in fact, but that when you complete TotalWarBattles, which has just been released for iOS, iPhones and iPod Touches, and there's an Android version of it in development at the moment, should be released some point in the near future. But when you complete TotalWarBattles, you actually get a faction unlock code for Fall of the Samurai to unlock the Sendai faction. Now, for some of you, this might be brand new news. You may not have known this, but for some of you, this will you'll have seen it on community forums, and there's a lot of anger from some people. They feel that they're very unjustly being held back some portion of the game to be released later. Now, before everyone gets into a massive flame war on my comments page, let me give you my opinion and the way that I see the reason why Creative Assembly's done this, and the reason why it was developed in such a fashion. Now, let's first of all get two things straight. Total War Battles and the Total War PC team, two completely separate development departments. If you don't believe me, well, when on my community day, I went up to Creative Assembly, I met pretty much the entire team of the mobile handset department, and there's about, I think around about 8 of them. Small team, but a dedicated team that have been especially hired for developing mobile games, and developing mobile content linked in with the Total War series brand. They are not existing team members that have been taken away from other departments of the PC team to work on Total War Battles. It's a brand new development team, separate from the PC team. So the initial argument was people saying, they're diverting people and resources that could be working on the PC team. Well, these guys, to be fair, let's not going to be harsh to them, but they wouldn't be any use to the PC team. They are specifically people that have trained to be mobile application designers and game designers for mobile games and things like that. And that's not to say probably some of their skills are transferable, but they are specifically mobile creators, content makers. So they're a separate team specifically hired, and that budget, most likely, I mean, I don't know the complete inner workings of a business company, this is my just best educated guess, but that budget most likely has come from SEGA. They've diverted more resources to break out into the mobile market, and now in today's kind of standing with technology, it's a perfectly valid market for Total War, for CA to branch into. Mobile market has millions of users, iPhone users and Android rapidly expanding every single day. So why not branch into that? Might as well. Perfectly good business model, perfectly good place to push out to. But yeah, what's angered people is they're feeling that it's taken away something from that should have been the Fall of Samurai. Now, we've known since since Napoleon and Shogun 2, there's been faction packs and things like that, to add in extra downloadable content, extra factions. Shogun 2 highlighted this with the Hattori and Ikko Ikki, things like that. Clan packs were released. And obviously that's going to be something we'll probably see in future Total War games. It's just how DLC is these days. It's just how the online digital distribution works these days, and how it appeals to companies. They can release little extra factions, and it kind of makes sense, I guess, when you've got a game with a lot of factions in, you might as well release some of them later. Extra content. It's the way it goes, I guess. Now we've got to face that. Gone are the days of once you beat a faction on a Total War game, you unlocked it. Alas, those days of Medieval 2 are gone. But so yeah, some people are feeling that Sendai should have been in the game to start with. Critical important faction, and it was left out. Most likely they probably had an aim to leave it as an unlockable DLC faction later on. I mean, I really don't know the ins and outs if they already had Total War Battles planned. I know they've been working on it for a while. Perhaps they thought Sendai will bunch it together with Total War Battles as an unlock code for promotion later on. Now, I personally don't have a problem with that. Now, I can't guarantee this, but thinking about the way Creative Assembly have worked in the past, most likely we will see an optional or an additional DLC pack for a couple of extra DLC factions for the Obama clan, for the Sioux clan, and the Saga clan. Most likely, at some point, there will be some clan packs for them for the pre-order bonus factions that not everyone could get access to. And I would have also thought that for those people that don't own an iPhone or an Android, or an iOS phone or an Android phone, there may also, most likely I would have thought, after a period, be a DLC pack for the Sendai faction. Now, I can't guarantee this, it may never happen, but the reason why Creative Assembly, the reason why I think they've done this, is because Total War Battles, it's brand new, branching out into the mobile industry. They want to, if they can, promote it as much as possible. Now, there's a lot more iPhone users and Android users than there are Total War players, most likely. Well, there's millions of people that own iPhones and things like that. So the chances of them attracting more people to their Total War Battles app is greater than it probably is for them for their PC titles. So the inclusion of an unlock code right at the end of the game when you finish it for the Sendai clan is probably twofold. One, it encourages PC gamers to take a look at their brand new foray into the mobile gaming series, and they get something out of it at the end. They get another faction for their main game. Good fun there. But for people that have never played Total War series before, on PC or anything like that, coming into the mode, they bought the map, the mobile app, the game, played Total War Battles through, they've got to the end of it, and they've gone, oh look, there's an unlock code for a faction, the full game. That looks good. I wonder if it's anything like this game, but on a PC. I wonder what that's like. That encourages or promotes people who have never played them before to perhaps have a chance to look at their main PC titles, which are obviously their main money makers. So it's twofold. It's getting old, hardcore, existing Total War PC players to have a look at the app and be rewarded by getting the Sendai faction, and it's also rewarding or enticing new people to have a look at the PC Total War games by playing the mobile game and getting this code at the end of it. Now, obviously, some people are going to feel cheated about this. They don't own an iPhone, Android, as I said, and there's no guarantee at the moment that it will be released on Steam as additional DLC later, or something like that. But I would strongly think that probably maybe for a month or two, this will be a promotional thing. You get an unlock code exclusively to get the Sendai faction. You have to exclusively buy Total War Battles, increases their sales, and it gets more people playing their new mobile app. Maybe after a couple of months period, perhaps, hopefully, we'll see the Sendai faction released on Steam as a DLC faction bonus, perhaps, hopefully with the Sioux, Obama, and Saga clan packs as well. That's excuse me, my cold is still going. I'll have a little sip of tea. But yeah, I mean, those are purely my opinions, and I'm sure people will be, I know I've seen on the forums people have vastly different opinions on this matter. Some people are hating CA right now for doing this, and absolutely hate it. I personally see it for what I believe it to be, a marketing scheme, or promotion, in fact, to try and get more players interested in both Total War Battles and the PC titles, which can only be a good thing for CA. They get more money, they're able to grow, they're able to put more money and time, resources together for future titles. So I can only see that as a good thing. Now I'm a pretty positive, upbeat guy, so maybe that's why I'm seeing only the positives in this. I guess the negatives are, yeah, you don't own one of the handsets, things like that. You can't get it just now, and there's no guarantee that it will be released later. But hey, we're just going to have to wait and see. End of the day, it is a game. play it for recreation. No need to get so worked up about it. Some people feel that saying they're cheesy, this content shouldn't be in the game. Well, probably not. If they'd already sort of put it aside later on, or was further developed. We got 6 factions plus an extra 1, depending on where you pre-ordered it from, which is like more than like Napoleon got to begin with. You got the 4 coalition factions, Cameron's coalition, and you got France. You got 5 factions to start with, and obviously there are unlock mods, and there's unlock mods now for Shogun 2 as well. So we'll probably see that for some other factions in Fall of the Samurai, and when there's a mod for that, I'll let you guys know on this channel, of course. But yeah, I mean, honestly let me know what your opinions are of Total War Battles. But twofold. One, let me know if you've actually bought Total War Battles and what you think of Total War Battles itself. Disregard the whole fact that it's not going to be obviously the same as a PC title, but as a mobile game that you can play it on the go, what do you guys think about it? And 2, what are your opinions, I guess, on this marketing strategy, including an unlock code in a mobile app, attempting to encourage new people to buy the mobile app and then perhaps the PC titles, and encourage people from the PC titles, the main games of the series, to try out this new foray into the mobile market. I mean, yeah, so let me know, guys, what you honestly think about this move by the Creative Assembly, and probably SEGA as well. What do you guys honestly think? Now, please try not to turn it into a flame war. I know you guys are going to have lots of varying opinions. Everyone's opinion is valid. I mean, you're probably, like, valid to say, oh no, I hate it, I don't agree with that decision at all. They should have just made it a normal DLC pack, or, you know, include it in the game to start with. Totally valid. We don't need to get angry at other people for disagreeing, because it's bound to happen. Not everyone is the same, thank God. Because that'd be bloody boring, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover in today's kind of vlog. I'm hoping to do more of these on a more regular basis, but kind of when I get some free time, and when there's an interesting topic to talk about. That was the main topic I want to talk about. I've actually got the website up at the moment, and I mean there's a few extra things to talk about, but I think I'll say that for another one. But perhaps let me know also in the comments below any other topics for discussion you'd like to hear my opinions on, and share with you guys about the Total War series and that. Now I wanted to wrap up this video by saying I went and saw the Avengers yesterday, or as in the UK they've been branded, Marvel Avengers Assemble, because people thought, the producers thought that we'd get confused with the 1960s Avengers film, which was completely different, but fair enough. But yeah, to me it's still called the Avengers. I'm still calling it the Avengers. It's a mouthful saying Marvel Avengers Assemble. I can't even say it. So yeah, the Avengers, I saw it yesterday. I thought it was pretty awesome. Right level of epic in there. You got all the main superheroes sort of in there: Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and probably some other people I've forgotten about. But yeah, there were some highlights in there. Some moments where I thought I might cry. Those of you who have seen it will know the moment I'm probably talking about. Bless him. If you know what I'm talking about, then try and write a spoiler-free little hint in the comments or something like that, and I'll thumb it up and get people to thumb it up. But yeah, I thought it was a bloody brilliant film. Looking forward to where they go next with it. Obviously, if you guys do go see it, wait until the end of the first set of credits, because like all Marvel films, there's a little extra bit at the end, which was pretty awesome, and it also gives you a clue of where they're going next with the series. I am today hopefully uploading some Shogun 2 Chosokabe campaign and Nagaoka campaign parts, as well as, I'm hoping I'll get around to doing it finally today, my 8-minute or so video and some pictures of HMS Warrior, which I went to visit the other day. So yeah, do go check all those out. Links will appear in the description when the other videos are uploaded. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on what I've discussed, Total War Battles, yay or nay. Please do remember to thumb this video up, check out my other videos, comment, rate, subscribe guys. See you again soon.